What's going on, YouTube people? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. So it's been a minute since I've done really much or any cigar content, but needless to say, I'm excited to kind of get back into this. Woodronic was nice enough to send a couple of items over to me, asked for me to review them, kind of use them, see exactly what they were all about, and then if I felt they were worthy of doing a review, to go ahead and do that. So I've got a couple of these items that they sent over to me. First, going to be the desktop humidor. This just happens to be a model A5043, and this is going to be their travel leather cigar case. Perfect for, again, cigar travels. If you don't want to take them in a little small bag or, buy in your hand, whatever it may be, this, as you'll see when we kind of dive into that a little bit more, perfect little cigar travel humidor. So let's kind of dive into some of the specifics. I guess first and foremost, a lot of times people want to know that this item's not going to come to their home damaged. And I'll put up on the screen right now, basically the box and how it comes packaged, really assuring you that this item's going to come to you safe and sound. You're not going to have this thing all dinged, scratched, broken, whatever it may be. This thing, as you can see here, came to me perfectly. So what you see is what you get. These were delivered to me, again, in that box that I just showed before. So it's going to really be a box within a box. But let's kind of get past that. Let's dive into some of the specifics, again, of unit A5043. First and foremost, the dimensions. That's a kind of a big factor. And for this to be an everyday, I guess, desktop cigar humidor, knowing the dimensions of this thing is kind of critical. So basically about 12 inches wide, 9 inches deep, and about 6 inches high. Obviously, the inside of the unit will be about a half an inch or so smaller, just because of the lined Spanish cedar that it has. That's all hand done. As you can see on the front, really major thing for this is going to be the fact that it does have the digital hygrometer and temperature. So as you can see on it right now, 67% humidity it's reading and about 71 degrees in terms of overall temperature. So both of those together, super critical things. You want to be able to monitor each and both independently so you know kind of the condition of not only your cigars, but how it is that you prefer to kind of store them. So that's, again, maybe the most important part. So secondly, you've got a nice glass top so you can see these things. It's a display piece. So you want this to be able to showcase some of the cigars that you've got. I'll open it up here in a second, kind of show you what it has to offer on the inside. Bottom of it, it's felt lined, so it's not going to go sliding all over. It's not going to scratch anything. But again, before we open the top, let's just kind of pull open the front drawer. So I got in here right now 2 lighters, actually 3 lighters, a cutter, plenty of room for other kind of accessories. So you've got plenty of room in there for that. A couple of them are on the thicker side, so no problem with them sliding in or out. It slides in there perfectly. So you've got that drawer there in the front. Again, the digital hygrometer there. Beautiful ebony finish that it has on it. Really comes across as maybe being more on that, again, that darker side, but it does have this kind of dark, rich, like mahogany type of wood look to it. So let's go ahead and open this up. Now, here's, again, another critical part is going to be the seal. And it very seamless. I mean, it is a great seal that it has. Again, all with the Spanish cedar innards. The box is all with the Spanish cedar. So again, the perfect wood for maintaining proper temperature and humidity for your cigars. Up here on the top, as you can see, I've got right now about 15 or so cigars. You can see, kind of move a couple of these things around. So as you can see, you kind of lift that up there. Again, 15 cigars on the top portion of that. And this just kind of pops right out. So then you're left with, let's move this over here. So then you're left with basically the innards of the box. So below that is another, probably about that type of height and obviously width, dimension-wise, for another set of cigars. So I would say in terms of what it is you're going to be able to put in here, anywhere from about 30 to maybe 60, 50 to 60 cigars. Again, dependent on the size of the cigar that you're adding to the humidor. What this also comes with is 2 Boveda packs, 2 72% Boveda packs. Does come with a divider if you'd like to utilize that at all. On the inside, as you can see, does come with obviously where the tray sits on that. I just have this sitting on the bottom, the divider in there until I load it up with cigars. But it really came to both temperature and humidity very, very quickly, which is something you're going to really appreciate with a unit like this. Is you're just not going to have to monkey around with it too much. You can kind of set it, forget it. Well, not really forget it. You need to maintain the proper humidity levels being the most important part. And again, you can utilize these larger packs and kind of control those. So if it gets to be a little bit too humid, you can pull those out, either let them sit maybe a day, bring the humidity back down, put that back in, or kind of just get a different Boveda pack that brings the thing to the proper humidity level for you. So fantastic, fantastic unit. So, one that I'll be utilizing for, really quite some time. So the tray just slides, really just drop that thing back in there very nicely. You're ready to go. So you've got those back in there, 15 cigars, ready to go. I mean, it's as simple as that. Great unit. That's really why I think this becomes the everyday kind of desktop humidor that really works for just about anybody. So again, this is the unit from Woodronic, and again, the seal on this is perfect. I've not lost any humidity. It's gone up to about 67, maybe 68, which is right about where I want it. And again, you just maintain your humidity levels with Boveda packs, or you can utilize kind of little gel sticks, things along those lines, and really you kind of work and play with that to get it to, again, your proper not only temperature but humidity level. So again, what it comes with, 2 Boveda packs, cleaning cloth for your glass top, the instruction book, and that's about it for the Woodronic Model A5043. So let's talk a little bit about the leather travel cigar case. So as you can see, feels great in the hand. The leather feels really nice. Exterior portion comes with a little zipper, so you can throw any other like little odds and ends you may have, cutters, lighters, any extra stuff you might have there. Boveda packs if you want to throw them in there sealed already. You can travel with that little area here on the outside. So any paperwork, really anything else you can really get in there, your phone, whatever it may be, you're good to go there. So again, outside's got the little zipper. That worked out really well. It's got like a little travel or a handheld thing, so if you don't want to hold on to that, you can. I would probably take it off. I'm not a huge fan of the straps and things like that. But let's just open this up, give you a little idea of what we've got inside. So again, this unit here comes with another Boveda pack. And so here's really what you got, lighter cutter, an area for some of your either throwing one of these in, throw a Boveda pack in there when you're traveling, but mainly for like credit cards, driver's license, anything along those lines. You've got right here something for like a poker. You can add your poker there. And then here, just kind of a little magnetic flap. You can fold that over. Comes with a lined piece of Spanish cedar. And I would say, again, dependent on the size of the cigars that you have, you're probably going to get anywhere from about 4 to maybe 6 or 7. If you went really small, you could probably get upwards of maybe 10 or so cigars in there. But, it's a really nice, well-designed, well-put together, very simple, straightforward type of leather cigar travel case. And one that I think really everybody who travels with cigars should have one of these no matter what. So there you go. All of this information can be found in the link below or in the description. All of that, I'll have every bit of information. So if you guys are inclined or would like to order, again, you can find that all linked in the description below. So big shout out to Woodronic for sending over a few of these items for me to not only use, but kind of get into some of this stuff. Make sure it's of high quality before I'm doing any of these videos, and that they are. I don't think you're going to be disappointed in either of these at all. So again, thank you to Woodronic for sending over these 2 items. Greatly appreciate it. Again, all of the information will be linked in the description below, so feel free to utilize that. And if you'd like to save an additional 15%, use the code JOURNEY15. Again, that will save you 15% at checkout. And again, all links in the description below. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Greatly appreciate it. Let me know your thoughts. Are you a fan of desktop humidors, leather cigar travel cases, you know, whatever may be your thing. So again, with that being said, thanks everybody for tuning in today. Greatly appreciate it. And remember, it's about the journey and not the destination. Enjoy your Woodronic humidor or cigar travel case. See you in the next video.